Hello, everybody. If you do not know, my name is Matt. I am the head of the VDL, the Vortex Draft League, and we have a couple announcements for you today. I'm going to try and do this quickly. I'm going to give a little bit of an announcement, and then I'm going to give a little bit of an update, like maybe more of a little bit, of what Season 10 of our Draft League is going to hold. So if you bear with me, hang through the whole video. I'm going to try and make this as short as possible. There will also be a Discord announcement talking about everything I talk about here. This is just so you guys can hear me saying it instead of looking at what I typed. But before I get into that, I want to give you guys a teeny little bit of a history about the VDL. Almost 3 years ago now, which is crazy. Our previous owner, Vortex, who is still in and around as a coach and as a retired mod, just kind of hanging and chatting, made the VDL because he wanted to get into Draft League Pokemon, and he figured the easiest way to do it was just make a league of his own. I believe it was him and 11 other people. It was a 12-person season one. He gave it a name just because it needed one for like Reddit posts and stuff. He found a handful of people. They did a Scarlet and Violet draft season on Pokemon Showdown where I think Tom won with like Terra Chien-Pao, which is stupid. But it was kind of started on a whim, just because a couple people wanted to play. And from there, guys, it has grown into something incredible. We have upwards of 300 people. We have had over 120 different coaches compete, which is crazy. We are going on to our 10th season. We have now 5 active running divisions, with last season being the most coaches ever in one of our seasons. We have run a 2-day stream, a 48-hour stream. We have run multiple competitive and non-competitive off-season tournaments. We have done Ranbat tournament. We have done a VGC league. We have done a speed draft league. Right now we are doing Rivalry Wars, which is one of the biggest streamed events we have done for an off-season tournament. And that is all thanks to you guys. That is all thanks to everybody that has been in and around the league, the competitors, the players, the coaches, the mods. However, we have now decided it is time for a change. With Vortex no longer leading the league, that having been passed over to me, we decided it is time to give the league a new name that is not associated to an individual person. And along with that, it's something that we could kind of give our league a true identity with, that talks about and communicates what we are as a community. There will be a Discord post on our Discord that talks about what I mean by that in a little bit more depth. I'm not going to go into that here. But what I will do is I'll just show you guys the new name and the new logo. So previously, we had the VDL, the Vortex Draft League. I welcome you all officially to the Mythic Battle Association. I'm so excited to be jumping into this new era of draft with you guys and this new era of our league. The MBA took a lot of sweat and work and time to name and get this logo right. Hopefully right now I'm cycling through a couple photos and images of the actual logo building process. We went through 6 or 7 different names. It was me and the mods. We all were part of this decision. I had like a full design process to get to this point. I think the logo came out sweet. I think it looks great. We wanted to kind of stick with our colors. There will eventually be 5 logos, one for each of our divisions. That's gonna take a minute. This took me a week and a half of drawing. It's gonna take me longer to do 5 more. I'm gonna try and get them out by the start of season 10. Unlikely it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try. And speaking of which, not only am I about to tell you what season 10 is, applications are live right now for the MBA season 10. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of rundown of what that's going to look like, because it's going to look a little bit different than it has before. Because Pokemon Champions does not have 6v6 singles, which is such a bummer, we decided to kind of twist up what our divisions look like a little bit, not a lot. You're going to mostly understand what we're doing. Let me give you the rundown. Mew, Victini, and Shaymin are going to stay as they always have. It's going to be 6v6 singles draft on Pokemon Showdown. There is a Pokemon Champions draft format on Showdown now, so that is what we're going to do. Hopefully we can get 16 coaches in all 3 divisions. We're looking for anywhere from 12, 14, or 16 per division, depending on how many applicants we have. That isn't changing. Jirachi division is going to be upload required, played on Pokemon Champions, and we are doing a VGC draft. We have a board in the process of being made right now. The applications will not have the board to the docs link. We should get those up hopefully within a week is what I would like. So you can see the doc if you want to see it before you apply, but it is the Pokemon Champions doc. I don't think we're banning, maybe we're banning one or two things in singles. But it's mostly what you see in Champions. But it is going to be upload required VGC draft. It's going to be a ton of fun. We did an off-season tournament in the winter just a couple months ago that went fantastically. People loved it. And that's what we're going to do for Jirachi. Manaphy division is where we're doing the most changes. We are going to keep Manaphy as a flex division. That means a couple things. Last season we had Manaphy as a secondary 6v6 singles Wi-Fi division. Because there's no 6v6 singles, we kind of want to see what you guys want to play. If we have a lot of interest in a secondary VGC division on Pokemon Champions, Manaphy will be a not upload required Champions VGC division. If we have interest for a Showdown VGC division, we will make Manaphy a Showdown division. If we have just a ton of interest for a fourth Showdown 6v6 singles division, Manaphy will be a Showdown 6v6 singles division, and that's kind of what we're going to look like for the foreseeable future, for the next couple of seasons as well. Jirachi is going to be our Wi-Fi based division. The Mew, Jirachi, Shaman are going to be a Showdown based division, and Manaphy is going to sit somewhere in between, kind of based on what you guys want to see. And then if we don't have enough interest, which there's a very high chance we don't have a lot of people that want to play Champions Draft right now because there's no 6v6 singles, we just won't run Manaphy for a season or two, and that's totally fine. Applications are live right now. There's a link in the description of this video, and if you go to the VDL Discord, which there's also a link to in the description, you will see the applications there. There is no current set close date, which means apply as soon as you can. We are going to close them when we see fit. We don't want to get to over 100 applicants again and have to cut 20 people. We're going to presumably cut it when we're closer to that limit. It is not first come, first serve. I want to make that very clear, but the earlier you get in, the more likely you're going to get in before we close it. We will announce like a day before we close it, so you guys do have that final day to put it in. And I also want to stress, the application is going to talk about what you believe your skill level is. That is not because we are looking for the best of the best coaches. We often have cut coaches that are presumably very, very good battlers. We are not a hyper-competitive league. Our Shaman division often takes in brand new draft players, and that is something I pride myself on, and we pride ourselves on in the NBA. By the way, if I say VDL and slip up, it's going to happen. If you are brand new to draft, please still apply. You do not have a lesser chance of getting in from someone that has played draft before. We love bringing in new coaches, teaching them how draft works, letting them compete in a division with more veteran coaches. Is that it? I think that's it. Any questions? DM me or DM one of the mods. I'm going to spend the rest of today putting the logo on everything in our Discord, on our Twitch, on our YouTube. I'm going to link everything in the description below. I'm so excited for this next season and this new era of Pokemon Champions Draft. I really hope you guys like the logo. If you hate it, let me know too. I don't think you will though. I think we did a pretty good job. And thank you all for being here for such an incredible community. My name is Matt, and I will see you guys. I don't know, later. It's not going to be next time. This is it. Bye.